take you home like I'm used to.
Welcome to another episode of NBA 2K TV. There is so much going on in.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting. It's NBA basketball on 2K8.
Well, guys.
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Horford is out there with Carter. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Olynyk is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here is Carter. And here's Booker from the arc. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Clark, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
Here's Simmons after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Simmons with it. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Horford with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Offensive rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Russell. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
With the teardrop and finished off by Horford.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
A textbook kickback to set up the easy finish.
And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
And, you know, guys, for Ingram, the free throw line's been a trouble spot. Seems to me that he's not been able to get a consistent routine in approaching free throw shooting. Well, you know, last season ended early for Brandon Ingram. Thoracic outlet decompression surgery, TODS. Not something you hear every day, but thankfully a full recovery is expected.
It's blocked.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Ingram's thoracic outlet syndrome, the same issue that affected Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because that injury typically is seen and is more common in baseball players. For Ingram, an early diagnosis of blood clots, which could have ended his career, led to the discovery. You know, relatively speaking, the final result and conclusion, a relief.
And here are the 76ers now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And here's Booker from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ingram. Olynyk. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
Here's Booker. He has 6. For the 3. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Ingram outside. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Booker.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
Now Russell. Two on the clock, and the jumper is good.
Looking good, D'Angelo. Very smooth in your motion.
And still a close game as the game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game a lot.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes.
And give Horford credit, he adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Lakers right now, Aaron Baines out there with Williamson. Then it's Olynyk, then it's Russell, and it's Ingram in at the two-guard spot. There's the pass to Williamson. And there it is for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Simmons. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Lets it fly. That one wide left.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
The 76ers trail by 6. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Phoenix Suns. Now here's Booker. Shoots over Ingram. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 8 points. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
No good from Simmons. Lakers leading by 4. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Booker. Ingram dishes to Olynyk. He kicks it to Russell. 6 to shoot. Back to Olynyk from downtown. And the Lakers with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Carter, the pass to Simons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. Count that one.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers, guys, in his sleep. I mean, the defenses can't allow him to get going from there. That's his sweet spot.
Simmons passes to Simons. Out to the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, he was the 3rd pick in the 2007 NBA draft, guys. Horford won 2 college championships at Florida back-to-back before entering the league.
That one misses.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Simons. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Booker looking around. Over Ingram. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Here is Russell. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Horford. He's out there with Simmons. Devin Booker out there with Carter. And it's Simons in at the point. Here's Simons. Pass to Simmons. You were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Russell kicks to Ingram. And he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Simmons. Dishes it to Booker. 2 points. That one goes. Booker's got 12.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Ingram against Booker. Ingram passes to Russell. Buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Booker outside. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Lakers leading by 6.
And there's been some turnover in the Philly front office, but through it all, some bold moves.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, guys. First, the process, and we heard a lot about that as they were stockpiling draft picks and losing a lot of games. It was maybe the most drastic rebuild in NBA history, at least as I can recall. Then new leadership in Elton Brand, who's done an outstanding job pushing all their chips into the middle to go for it. Great credit to him for not sitting back. In both cases, a plan and a direction, and that's what you want from your organization.
Now here's Williamson. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
Here's Simons. Outside, Simmons. To end the run. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ingram. Good work defensively by Horford.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williamson. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Booker. 12 points for him. Pulls it up. No good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Williamson out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Russell. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Ingram in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound, Carter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Philadelphia. The Lakers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Ingram passes to Olynyk. The dish to Russell from 12 feet out. Good work there as it goes. Russell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Simmons on the wing. Olynyk is covering. Shots good by Simmons.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Outside, Russell uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Ingram against Booker. The feed to Carter. Rebound the Lakers. Olynyk's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Williamson. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Williamson dishes to Russell. And stolen by Booker. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Russell. Simons, the pass to Carter. Over to the left wing. Out left to the wing. Horford has a wide open look. Nice shot from the wing.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Outside, Russell lets it go from 11. Another shot. Shot's good by Baines. And the Lakers lead by 12.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And that one drops.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Zion Williamson.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in, Kevin. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Powell, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Randolph comes in for Aaron Baines. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Livingston in for D'Angelo Russell.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
To the wing right side. Here's Mwaba. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave.
I know that